states to strengthen their efforts against racism and racial hatred by implementing the Special Rapporteur's recommendations. Thank you, Madam Vice President.
Thank you. And I now give the floor to Sudwind. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Mrs. Akyum, the efforts and the relative success of the Nazi and neo-Nazi and other extremist hate groups regarding the recruitment and radicalization of young people who should focus on building a better future, as mentioned in your report, is both dangerous and painful at the same time. Also, your report mainly had been about North America and the Europe region, where many states have often overlooked far-right extremism in the national prevention and counter-extremism strategies. Some have addressed this phenomena. There are no detailed statistics available, however. The same phenomena exists in other regions, and there are states that are totally ignorant about it. The translation of Mein Kampf in Persian has been printed and translated by different translations. The latest translation was printed to the 7th edition. Shortly after the first publication, the book is available online, and even the audiobook is available without any filtering, which is the normal attribute of the Islamic Republic of Iran to social media as well as the homepage of human rights NGOs. However, in a country like Iran, the Islamic extremist threat is a greater issue, and the victims of the terror of the Islamic extremism are high. In part of the country, with the high number of the ethnic minorities, such as in Sistan and Balochistan, weapons are easily distributed between the members of the Basij paramilitary, escalating armed conflicts and murder even in private fights. Thank you, Madam Vice President.
Thank you. And I now give the floor to the International Human Rights Association of American Minorities. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Xenophobia and intolerance are among the major threats of contemporary times. People of Afghanistan descent living in the Islamic Republic of Iran, one of the groups that are deprived of many of their basic rights, depriving them of education and birth certification, for decades have given rise to generation of illiterate Afghans in Iran. The political secretary of the Foreign Ministry of Iran has recently used the Afghans in the country as hostages, threatening Europe to deport them in case the UCM continues. The Youth Futsal Championship of 2019 was held in Tabriz, which is a restricted area for migrants from Afghanistan. The fact that after negotiation the Afghanian fans were able to enter the stadium and that Iranian fans supported the youth team of Afghanistan shows that the removal of the ban of migrants from Afghanistan to enter different cities in Iran are not only respects their rights but also the will of the people of Iran. In recent months, a TV series has been distributed, The Humilities, Migrant from Afghanistan in Iran. This is not the first time that TV projection and programs on the state of TV of Iran humiliate and accuse these people collectively of all kinds of criminal acts. Thank you, Madam Vice President.
I thank
between the members of the Basij paramilitary, escalating armed conflicts and murder even in private fights. Thank you, Madam Vice President.
Thank you. And I now give the floor to the International Human Rights Association of American Minorities. The floor is yours.